Hi everybody, I'm Jack. This is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. Well, it is the Thursday before I fly to New York on Sunday, and I'm just getting some last minute things done for Woodstock, seeing exactly what I'm going to pack, how to stay warm, just wrapping things up, getting ready to leave for the week. And also, too, I'm not sure what order videos are going to come out in, but once I've got videos to come out every day while I'm up there, but once I'm there, I'll probably be kind of slack on the comments, so I'll get back to that when I get back. Anyhow, today I wanted to talk about weight loss on the plant-based diet. I do videos every day, so if you're not already subscribed to the channel, I'd appreciate if you'd hit that button now, subscribe button now, click on the little bell, and check send notifications so you will stay subscribed to the channel. Now, for all the wrong people out there, I'm just kind of taking a step back today and just looking at the big picture. I want to, this is more, well, I don't know. This could be based to a lot of people. I think there's something that people can take out of this that are eating raw, or that are, even if you're new to the lifestyle, a high carb lifestyle, and you're trying to eat high raw, fully raw, whatever. I still think there's probably something you can take away. But this probably is not a video for the raw fanatics, for the raw is law type, for the people that are always trying to get into some sort of debate where it always has to be raw. With that kind of mindset, you're probably happier moving along and watching one of your diehard raw people. But I like to throw some just basic stuff in there from time to time because new people watch the channel every day. You never know who somebody might share with and where everybody just tends to be on their journey. So this is just going to be one on the plant-based lifestyle in general and weight loss on it. But I think you can you can accomplish a lot, like regardless of whether you stand on the raw versus cooked when it comes to plant-based vegan food. I think we can all agree that there's a lot of benefits to be gained just simply on the plant-based part of it. One of the things I would like to really encourage to people that have come or new to this lifestyle, or that are living on this lifestyle, to eat real food. Eating whole foods like fruits and vegetables, even the sweet potatoes, legumes, whole plant-based foods when you're eating, as opposed to, the refined stuff, the processed stuff, the packaged stuff. And hey, listen, like I've mentioned many times before, I don't throw shade on anybody that's plant-based, vegan, however they're doing it when they're not consuming animal products, or adding animal products into their day-to-day. Not throwing shade on any of that, but there are some realities when we get into it for weight loss, for certain health issues, or just, in my opinion, a generally healthy way of doing the lifestyle. And like I say, all these videos ever are my opinions. I'm not one of those people that has set myself up as an authority and says, yes, you need to do it this way. No, this is the right or this is the wrong way to do it. But I'm always about eating more real food. Filling your body with real nutrients. These whole foods, the fruits, the vegetables, the nuts, the seeds, even the sweet potatoes, the simple grains, you name it. They have real nutrients in them. You're getting more bang out of your calories when you're eating these kind of foods, as opposed to, hey, and it's great, it's like it's helping people to bring people over to more of a plant-based lifestyle. But a lot of this stuff that you're just pulling out of your freezer, or these products, or these vegan products and things that you're getting that are packaged, your mileage really varies on that. I mean, a lot of them, about the best you can say is, well, there are no animal products in there, but that's that's about the best you can say. When it comes to the weight loss part of a plant-based lifestyle, there's a lot of there's two different trains of thought on the smoothie thing. There's the people that are totally for them, people that are totally against them. I'm somewhere in the middle. I've not had a problem. I can lose weight having smoothies, but I have watched videos and I've listened to some other people's thoughts on this that have some valid concerns on it. Number one, what I've said, even when I'm doing the raw videos or raw vegan videos and talking about weight loss or whatever, is regardless of what a lot of these people want to tell you, in my opinion, calories do matter. Calories do count. I'm not saying you need to be obsessing over calories. I'm not saying that you need to be weighing things. I'm not saying you need to be counting or recording everything. I'm just saying you just need to kind of be aware of what you're taking in. I don't measure anything. I don't know my calories, but I'm kind of aware of what I'm taking in, and I know I'm not taking in too much. Now, one thing that can happen with the smoothies, and think about this from your own experience a little bit, is you can tend to, I don't discourage the smoothies, but if you're actually trying to lose weight, and maybe you actually are somebody that has a harder time losing weight, maybe you just pay a little bit more attention and are a little bit more careful with your smoothies. Because think about it. Like just a few minutes ago, I had a smoothie that probably had 7 or 8 bananas in it. And I took that down pretty quick. You know, I was hungry. I took it down pretty quick. But it got me thinking, like, if I just actually was trying to sit down to a meal of 8 bananas, it would fill me up quicker. So, point being is you can tend to take in a lot more calories, a lot more volume of food in the smoothies just because by, you know, breaking it down, liquefying it like that, it's just easier to take in so much more. So you can be taking in maybe something you might want to think about if you're in a weight loss mode on this lifestyle is think about, okay, how many bananas would you eat, or what other else fruit you're putting in a smoothie? How many bananas would you eat if you were just sitting down and eating the bananas? Okay, you probably could double that with a smoothie and still be comfortable within your stomach. But maybe you want to say, okay, I'm just going to take that amount that I know I can eat and just make a smoothie with that. But I don't want to discourage the smoothies because, you know, like I say, that for me, this lifestyle has just been, you know, sometimes I need to eat to keep the weight on. And then just some simple stuff that maybe should be common sense on the lifestyle is, you know, still, even though you're eating a plant-based lifestyle, watch that fat. You know, so many people, I bristle sometimes when I hear people that are actually doing a plant-based lifestyle, or people that their perception from the outside of a plant-based lifestyle is like, and I've heard this from people when I've mentioned olive oil or avocados or any sort of plant fat. Yeah, but it's good, and they give you this quizzical look, but yeah, it's good plant fat. It is good plant fat, but you can't just scarf down endless amounts. It's still fat. It may be plant fat, but it's still fat, and we just can't bombard our system with fat. Now, when it comes to the oil, and people always get a little touchy about this one, and like I say, you do your research and you decide for yourself. I don't recommend the oils. I go along with the school of thought that's not into the oil because it's concentrated fat. And just for the purposes of weight loss, even if you're not thinking about it from the health aspect, from your heart, from your arteries, you could just see like eating a food that is, you know, just basically pure fat is not conducive to losing weight. So yeah, the fat. Even though it is good fat, it's healthy fat, you know, you still want to probably do it, especially during the weight loss part, you want to do a low fat version of the plant-based lifestyle. But you don't need to feel, one thing that I always need to stress, and why this is in my opinion, the best way in the world to get healthy, to you know, to help with certain health conditions and to lose weight, is because there's never any need to be hungry. There's never any need to deprive yourself. It's just about being smart, eating the foods that you can eat a lot of, that you get a lot of nutrients from. Fruit, eat fruit all day as much as you want. Eat veggies, eat leafy greens, eat non-starchy vegetables to your heart content. Now, I'm not, like, again, not throwing shade on the starch, but I would say if you're in the weight loss part, unless you're going totally starch thing, and that, hey, that's an approach too. I would say fruit, veggies, less on the starch, you know, while you're in the weight loss phase. But then again, I eat my sweet potatoes, and there's just kind of a synergy to it, as opposed to like picking down and say, okay, don't eat this and that. But it all boils down to what I'm almost come back to on any type of video I do, the simplest version of it. a very, whole foods, just eating food as opposed to a whole bunch of, tricky recipes with a bunch of ingredients. Leave out the packaged food. Eat stuff that doesn't come with a wrapper. Eat stuff that doesn't come with a package. Something else too is I would say get out and move your body. Once you get there, so many people don't think about the body once. I guess they've never really gotten to the destination before, and maybe they're frustrated by diets. They don't think about, okay, what about when I get there? What about when I lose that amount of weight that I want? What then? How am I going to look? How's my body going to be? Some people do it in certain ways, and this goes back to rapid weight loss. Like sometimes people get to their ideal weight, and then they find out it's not so ideal because of the way they got there. And some of the things they did, if you're just like dropping weight quick, you see these big, I guess what I'm getting at is I like to see a slower sustained weight loss. I'd rather see somebody that especially if they have a lot of weight to lose, that loses about 8 pounds a month, as opposed to the person that, loses the big number and everybody gets so excited about, because it's harder, it's harder for your body to adapt losing big chunks of weight fat quickly. That's when you tend to get the stretch marks and the sagginess and just kind of the fat skinny body, if you know what I'm talking about. And the same thing with the exercise. The more you're moving your body, the more you're moving your lymph. Everything's just going to be tighter, toned, and I think you'll be happier when you get to the end there. But to finish this one off, I wholeheartedly recommend this stuff. I mean, I do these videos, and probably most of the people that are connecting with my videos or connecting online already have somewhat of an interest in this lifestyle. But I'm always just trying to, whenever I can, just throw this plant-based philosophy at people that are trying to get healthier, that are trying to lose weight. And I try to do it from a logical and rational approach, showing them some of the science behind it, referring them to the people like Caldwell Esselstyn, T. Colin Campbell, Dr. Greger, and Brenda Davis, and many others like that actually come with the facts. They break it down. They've got some good science to show people. But yeah, I'm raw vegan. I'm very high raw vegan. But I always want to stress that plant-based part of it. And I always want to reach out to those people that, for whatever reason or not, whether it's the convenience of their lifestyle, just they don't have an interest to go to raw vegan, doesn't work for them or whatever. I want to, everybody to at least have an awareness and realize, even if they're not interested in doing it or don't want to do like a fully raw, or they're not really interested in this raw vegan thing, that they still understand the benefits they can get from a plant-based diet. So anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Peace.